Video games today have become even more profitable than movies, with consoles out such as the PlayStation and Xbox 360 showing amazing, breathtaking graphics and multi-million dollar press conferences every year to showcase these consoles. How do they stack up against the test of time? Well, let's find out.
Get ready for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What do you want? What do you think? What do you want? I want the latest games anywhere. What do you want? I want the sounds that curl my hair. What do you want? 7800s everywhere. What do you want? I want Atari. I do. What do you want? I want Atari. What do you want? Atari 7800.
Atari's the name of the game, dudes. Check it out at these rad stores.
Before I even start talking about the system, what the hell with that commercial? Did you see the hairstyles and the clothes? At the end, with like the red and black like tux dress thing, was that a guy or a girl? But I'm so glad I was born in this generation. Anyways, number 10 is the Atari 7800, which plays Atari 2600 games. And that's why it's not the 2600, because I thought, you know what, best console nowadays. Come on, it plays them both. I mean, it's better than the 5200. Oh, man, that cracked me up. But games like Xevious, Ninja Golf, Food Fight for the 7800, and then you got the Atari catalog with games like Berserk, Pac-Man if you're into that, E.T. if you're into that, I guess, and many other great games too. So number 10, the Atari 7800.
9.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling the love. You feel the love? What's your name?
Scary Payton, but they call me the glove.
How you feeling tonight?
Yo, I'm feeling the love.
Feel the love,
I'm feeling the Sonic. Yo, Sonic! Man, stay off the light speed.
My bad.
Sonic Adventure on Sega Dreamcast. It's thinking.
9999. You remember that date? Anybody else? That was the launch of the Sega Dreamcast, what we now know as Sega's last console, with games like Sonic Adventure, Shenmue, Marvel vs. Capcom. A lot of great titles. It's really a disappointment that the console got crushed by the PlayStation 2 so badly. But if it wasn't for that, honestly, we wouldn't have great games from Sega now, like Sonic Generations, Vanquish, Bayonetta. They're all great games. I don't think they would have done it on the Sega system. So, hey, you take and you give. So number 9, the Sega Dreamcast. Wahoo! It's me, Mario, here to give you number 8. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Now, when you buy the Sega Genesis that comes with Sonic 1, you'll get Sonic 2 absolutely free. Sonic 2 handles stubborn stains, embarrassing bald spots, no problem. It even slices and dices, makes thousands of julienne fries. But wait, you can play it too. This free Sonic 2 is a $54.99 value. You get 2 Sonics for the price of 1. Sonic 2 fits easily into any tackle box. Made from a space-age polymer plastic for years of family fun. And pets love it too. Buy the Sega Genesis that comes with Sonic 1 and get Sonic 2 free.
Act now. Wiener Dog Sweater sold separately.
Man, the Sega Genesis is another console that has a great library of games. Altered Beast, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic Spinball. Can you get enough of Sonic? Well, he has something he wants to say to you.
There's nothing more cool than being hugged by someone you like. But if someone tries to touch you in a place or in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, that's no good.
Okay, well, thank you, Sonic. Anyways, the Sega Genesis, man, great console. That's why it's on this list. Man, I feel like I need to wash myself off after listening to that. On a side note, does anybody remember the Sega Channel? You know, the thing from Time Warner where it was kind of like video on demand, but for video games, really innovative for the time. That was probably the greatest thing ever from Time Warner. I wish they'd come out with something like that now. Oh, wait. Online. Okay, something better than what they have now. Just bring back Sega Channel. I'll pay money for that.
7.
Did you see the latest Nintendo newsletter?
Whoa, nice graphics. I'd like to get my hands on that game.
You mean you haven't played it yet? We can play it on my Nintendo Entertainment System. It's The Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad. Octoroks, Tektites, Levers, too. But with your help, our hero pulls through. Yeah, go Link. Yeah, get Zelda.
Awesome.
Intense.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you hook it up. The Legend of Zelda sold separately.
I fucking love Nintendo and all, but what the hell were they thinking with that commercial? Wow. Anyways, Nintendo Entertainment System, need I say more, revitalized the video game industry, and honestly is the reason probably almost all of these consoles are just out in general. Games like Mario 1, 2, 3, Contra, Ice Climbers, Excite Bike. Man, Rob the Robot was very important to Nintendo. It's just a great system. I mean, can't say anything else about it. It's just like the grandfather of modern day video games. Number 6.
Introducing the next generation from Nintendo. New Super Mario World. Created especially for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It's a bit more exciting, a bit more challenging, a bit more graphic, a bit more colorful, a bit more realistic, a bit more levels, a bit more secrets, a bit more enemies, a bit more friends, a bit more sound, a bit hotter, a bit cooler, a bit weird, a bit more revolutionary, a bit more Mario, a bit more of what you want. It's 16-bit, and it's yours only if you get new Super Nintendo. Now you're playing with power, superpower.
Super Nintendo with games like Mario World. Oh yeah. In all honesty, Super Mario World is probably what I think of when I think Super Nintendo. That game to me was amazing. You know, Yoshi, even though now you look at it and Mario was beating the shit out of Yoshi. Just non-stop abuse. I mean, here, watch for yourself. I mean, come on, did you see that? I mean, wow, Nintendo. Wow. Goddamn animal abusers. No wonder PETA's after your ass now. All honesty, though, Super Nintendo had a great library, great controller, which was an overall great system. Like I said, game like Super Mario World, F-Zero, Super Mario All-Stars, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. They're just all great games. It was just, I honestly think that system, the Super Nintendo, was the best at 2D graphics. I mean, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, was amazing looking 2D. Just, you can't get any better than the Super Nintendo in terms of platforming either, in my opinion.
5.
Pretty funny commercial, I've always loved that. Now, PlayStation 2 is picked instead of 1 or 3 because the chances of finding a PlayStation 3 that can do backwards compatibility now is pretty rare. So I went ahead and did the PlayStation 2. Now, the PlayStation 2 is special because it played backwards compatible with PlayStation 1 games like Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, Gran Turismo, Tomb Raider. Great PlayStation 1 titles. You add that with the new PlayStation 2 titles at that time with God of War, Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, the Final Fantasy series was on there. You couldn't go wrong, and that just the fact you can watch your favorite DVDs on it as well and play CDs and stuff, just an icing on the cake to me. Now, I'm not going to do no fancy number 4 or anything like that. I'm just going to warn you, This is probably my favorite commercial of all time. With that, number 4. I love that commercial. Now, the reason I picked PC is just the fact that you're able to play with your friend who's, say, in another country, another state. You can get on, say, Skype or Uvu or whatever you use to voice chat or even AIM. Get on there, you know, play some Diablo 2 way back in the day. Diablo 2, anybody else? Holla. Go on, run some Bale. Or even nowadays, go on Counter-Strike, you know, play some Office. Or, you know, play Star Wars The Old Republic if you're into that. It's just the idea of being able to play the games with your friends without them physically being there is just great. I mean, I'm still a fan of playing in the same room, but there's sometimes you just can't do that. And that's why I love the PC, is the fact that, one, its graphical powers are way above that of any console, and always will be, because the hardware is always updating. And two, just the fact of playing with your friends no matter where they are. And there's why I picked PC as number 4. Number 3.
Hot Mario. Silver play. Silver play. Oh no. Come on. Mamma mia. Per favore.
どんな顔したやつやってんやろな。
うわ。うわ。うわ。Wi-Fi 通信で世界中のプレイヤーがライバルだ。マリオカート DS。うわ、ビリになってもうた。ただいま。
Nintendo DS was an obvious one for this list for me because just all the games it can play. I mean, if you get the original DS, you can play up to the Advance series. And that was just the bee's knees for me. I mean, you have great games like Mario Kart Super Circuit on Advance, Pokemon on the Advance. The library is immense, and they're very, very good games. And even today with the DSi XL, you have the original DS, bigger screen, and I guess I can include the 3DS on this too. The new ones like the reimagined Zelda Ocarina of Time, where you have GameCube Plus graphics on a handheld with 3D screen without the glasses. I'm sold. Number 3.
2.
Call of Duty lag, anybody?
Where's that tiger? Where's that tiger? There's that tiger. Where's that tiger?
Now, I have a feeling I'm going to get a lot of heat for this one, so let me explain. The reason I'm picking Xbox 360 is not because it's better than the PS3 game-wise. I personally like Xbox 360 for its Xbox Live service. Just, that is genius how they have that marketed. You can be all, like I like with PC, you can be all the way across the country, but hop right in a game with your friend within like 30 seconds, say Call of Duty or Battlefield or Halo, anything like that. Even RPGs, you can hop in just like that. The fact you can be in parties while playing a different game with your friend too, sorry PS3 owners, that's a bonus that I enjoy also. The Xbox 360 has great graphics, has great games, the Xbox Live service is superb, and the main reason is their arcade service. The indie service as well. It is top notch. You can't get any better. And that's why Xbox is number 2. So what's number 1, you might be asking? Well, you're going to have to wait till the next video, because in the time constraints of YouTube land, I wouldn't be able to fit it. It'll be its own video. It's probably going to be a 10-minute video just explaining the system. Well, I will see you on the next video for the big number 1 reveal. Ooh.